Problems on the poop deck. America's most lethal warship has not yet reached Iran because of soldiers clogging the toilets. This is an act of protest. Let's talk about it. The most impressive thing a military member can do, in my opinion, is protest. And if your whole job, which our tax dollars pay for, is about strategy, I expect you to bring strategy to the protest. These guys on the USS Gerald Ford, they brought strategy to the protest. This is the world's largest and most expensive aircraft carrier. It is one of, if not the most lethal ships on the seas. This ship was crucial for the strikes on what they claim are narco-terrorists off of the coast of Venezuela, and now is being repositioned to Iran. It's unclear if this is just a show of power or if this is plans for actual attacks, but it is very expensive to move this ship, and ultimatums have been given to the Iranian foreign minister. But it didn't quite make it to Iran. It had to do a pit stop in Greece due to a toilet emergency. Had problems on the poop deck. The problem is that every deck became the poop deck, if I'm understanding correctly. So their toilets are all connected to a vacuum system. I guess it's reliant on a small and fragile valve. They're pulling things out of this sewage system that is like clothing, 4-foot pieces of rope. It's very clear that the military members on board this ship are intentionally putting things into this sewage system. Their morale is very low. Their deployment has been extended and is currently set to potentially be one of the longest deployments, if not the longest deployment that we have seen on a Navy ship in U.S. history. They are being told that they could be facing deployment of up to 11 months. It is continuously being extended. They have been used to commit murder off the coast of Venezuela, and people are realizing this system. People are waking up to this system. They're now being sent to Iran. That would be a very big deal. That could be a catalyst event for a global war. A global war that, frankly, we have already been in, but a global war that then is defined as a global war. These soldiers are stepping up. These soldiers are protesting. These soldiers are protesting strategically, and it stopped their ship from reaching Iran on time. And of course, as an American bound by the Patriot Act, I think this is a terrible thing for our military members to currently have low morale as they go to commit more murder in the Middle East. Absolutely terrible.
So apparently sailors on the USS General Ford are intentionally clogging the sewage system drains with t-shirts and socks because they don't want to go to war and die for Israel. Trump's kids, Netanyahu's kids on a beach having fun, your kids. It's sad that this might actually be true. What do y'all think about this in the comments? Because 600 toilets divided into 10 zones on this ship, each zone controlled by a single valve connected to a high pressure system. If the valve fails, then all of the toilets in the zone go down. So that is why the soldiers are clogging one, because it literally shuts down an entire zone. All they gotta do is shut down 10 zones out of 600 toilets and they're good. Anyways, guys, what do y'all think about this in the comments? This is literally getting millions of views. Watch this though. They're sabotaging the toilet so they can get out of the theater and onto the leave they damn well should be on. There's also probably a strong "I'm not dying for Israel" sentiment among the crew. I share that sentiment. I wonder if the crew even know about the whole Israel-US type stuff, because I mean, they're literally in the military. I feel like they probably would not get much access to that specific type of information. What do y'all think? Let me know your personal opinion in the...
Ow! No one wants to fight for Israel!
His hand! His hand! Oh! His hand!
Let go of your hand. Let go of the door. Let go of the door.
The senator broke his hand. A sitting U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine.
Sir. Okay.
Control your Senate.
Arm stuck in the door. Okay, sir.
A U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine. Hand stuck. A U.S. senator just broke the hand of a Marine. You're a coward. Punk. Yeah, go fuck yourself. What do you say? Senator? Go fuck yourself. You were a seal. That's why you got kicked out, fat ass.
Everybody sit down, please. Sit down, please. Everybody sit down, please. Everybody sit down, please.
I'm getting out of here.
That's fine. Everybody sit down, please. Is your hand okay? Okay, great.
No, it's not.
This is disgusting. Disgusting.
Palestine from the halls of Mount Zupla to the shores of Tripoli. Palestine will be free.
And what about this war in Iran?
Can you talk about how none of those four-star
None of you
generals
have
look
spoken
back?
about the true reason for this, which is Israel.
You say that you have pedestrian crossing. So you
Israel is causing all this. Nobody is mentioning that. Nobody's stating that. Yeah.
Why is the U.S. fighting a war for
They're
Israel?
fighting for Israel because they are compromised. Our government's compromised.
Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to my power, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Chakadash. I want to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who grew well and teach well, being great examples to our young brothers. Peace and blessings to those full elect, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. I'm the brother Kadar from the Team Grand Chicago. Come back with another video. This video is going to be entitled, The Mighty Men of Babylon Have Forborne to Fight. All right, and as you see in these 3 clips, you know, before you, I got 2 clips right here, and there's one more. Okay, and you know, these soldiers, they strategically and purposefully, okay, they strategically and purposefully clog the toilets up, you know, so they will have maintenance on it, so they have more time and buy more time and not going to near the coast of Iran. Okay, because these American citizens are realizing that, the whole world knows that all wars are bankers' wars now. They know it's Israel first. Okay, they know their leaders are compromised. Okay, so this is not. They don't want to go to war. Okay. Here it is. They're broke, depressed. All right, barely get the support as it is. All right. Here it is, you serve your country and you broke as fuck, man. The scripture talks about men of war that suffer poverty. That's a grief in the eyes of Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Okay? So here it is, they going through all this shit and that they can see that their country is obviously sold out, compromised. You think they want to go to war for some people that don't give a fuck about them? You know, fighting someone else's battles, man? You know, these people are tired of war, man. Okay, and this is exactly why they did this. All right, and plus, these niggas go to war. They join the army, the navy, the military in general, just to get through college. You know, to get a what do they call it? A charger or some shit, man. You know? Like, these people are through. They don't really have the spirit of war on them. You know? As you can see from this video. All right, this was done purposefully. And then this video right here. Okay? Hey, America's through, man. Okay? This place is done. These people don't want to be sent off to war, man. They don't want to be used as meat shields. Okay? This is Jeremiah. Let me grab it. Let me grab it in a blue letter. Just lock it. This is the book of Jeremiah 51 and verse 30. It says, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They become as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken." All right, hey, this ain't the same U.S. military, man. These niggas are soft. They don't want to fight. Okay? Let's grab this word for forborne. There we go. It goes to the Hebrew word chadal. All right, it says to stop, cease, desist, forego, cease to be, leave undone, forbear, to cease, come to an end, to cease, leave off. All right. And these niggas not trying to fight, obviously, as you can see. Okay, they don't want to be shipped out, man. All right, hey, this is as a matter of fact, let me search this up, because these Americans are tired of fighting, man. Let me see, how many years has the U.S. been in war since birth of country? Since its founding in 1776, the United States has been involved in some form of armed conflict for over 90% of its history. Totally roughly 225 to 230 plus years out of its 250 years experience. Estimates suggest that there have been only about 15 to 20 years of total peace, often defined by the continuous intermittent of various nature of military engagements. Even when it's so-called peace, it's not really peace. All right, and that lets you know that just shows you how Esau is ruling, okay? Because that's his spirit. He's a warmonger. All right, it's Genesis 27, and in verse 40, it says, going into Esau, Edom's blessing, the so-called white man. It says, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that's the point. All right? He's going to live by the sword, and that's what he does. You watch the Alexander movie, you know, and he was pushing to go into India, you know, and this was before he got injured, you know, in that battle. And his men was telling him, like, we tired. We want to go home, you know. And then when he got injured, he went back west, okay, towards his homeland. And then he was talking about going to the other side of the earth, the west, and continuing to conquer, man. You know, he wanted to conquer the whole world. Hey, that's the spirit of Esau Edom, man. And the inhabitants of Babylon, they're just sick and tired of fighting, man. And they know they're not fighting for themselves. They're not fighting for no country's freedom. All right. Hey, this dude, BB Milkowski, said that Iran is weeks away of creating a nuclear weapon. He's been saying that shit for 20 years now. You know, they know they're fighting another man's battle. Okay. And that's why they're in this spirit. Okay. And now the American army is divided. All right. So this is a kingdom divided. All right. The scripture talks about a kingdom divided cannot stand, man. You know, and this clip is very spiritual right here, man, because this is a Marine, you know, which is, you know, a symbol of strength here in, you know, in a symbol of strength in Esau's kingdom, you know, and the elder Southside, all right, the elder Micah Allah here in GMS Chicago, he has said something spiritual that this Marine breaking his hand. All right, well, let's play it. This Marine breaking his hand, all right, his arm. So like not his hand, his arm. Okay. Because when you go into the word arm, matter of fact, I'm gonna just grab a random word. Arm. Let's see. Let's grab the Psalms 89 and 13. This is perfect. Because arm represents strength. Okay? And America has lost its strength. All right? All right, that'll become as weak as we. All right, let me see. It says arm, forearm, shoulder, strength. Arm. As symbol of strength. Okay? So that's spiritual right there. Okay? Now, so that represents America losing its strength. All right? Esau losing his strength in his kingdom, man. Let me grab another one. Slovakia. Let me see if it's this one. Because I was looking for the Hebrew word Quran, even though that was a good one too. It's the same word. That's the spirit then, you know. All right, Zerah Y. All right, it says arm, forearm, strength, shoulder, strength, Salakia. Okay, arm as symbol of strength. All right, hey, so America has lost its strength. This place is through. It's divided. All these people are homos. All these people are transformers. This place is done. The morale of this place is done. These people have no future. All right, as it says in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. Okay? It's about to be a lot of widows, man. It's about to be a lot of widows here in America. All right, because these niggas are about to be sent out to war. Okay? Through, man. Absolutely through. Then they dragged them out with the broken arm. You know? And this was done to a Marine. You know? Through. Through, man. Absolutely through. This Jeremiah 49 verse 20, it says, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against Edom, and his purposes that he have purpose against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. All right, so the least of the flock, Amalek, is going to draw America into this war, World War III. Okay? Hey, and this is prophecy, man. You know, you can't stop it from happening. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay? There is nothing you could do about it at all, man. All right? These niggas are going to be meat shields for Amalek. Okay? So this place is done, man. They don't want to fight. All right? Let me grab this word, forborne. This is politely or patiently restrain an impulse to do something, refrain. All right, verb, refrain. These people don't want to fight, man. This shit is over with, man. You know, so just wanted to come out with that quick lesson. You know, it's so much topics to get into. You know, that's a good problem. You know, it's so much topics to get into. You're like, okay, what I'm going to get into today? You know, so Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem El Shai, Bashem Kakwadash. That will honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to those who elect. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Wa Abad Wabal.